today or not?
It is out.
Okay. And do you know what's the degrees there today?
Normally, it will probably 30. And it normally could be 31 or 38.
Degrees, yeah. And what is it? What is it today?
I don't know.
Does it show on your computer?
No.
No. Let me just check. Oh, it shows on my mobile phone. Okay, but mine is not in Vietnam. Okay, not a problem. And tell me, Jenny, what are you planning to do tomorrow?
I know.
You want to do something fun?
But I don't know.
Maybe think about it and tell your mom you want to do something different. Okay. So, Jenny, what we're going to do today is we are going to talk about a school field trip. Have you ever been on a school field trip?
Nope. I never been.
Never? You have never been?
Yeah.
And would you ever like to go on a school field trip?
Yes.
Okay. So if you had to choose, what type of school field trip would you like to go? Or where would you like to go?
It will be probably like at the beach. At the beach, but also like outside the beaches have a bunch of artsy things that we could do.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Okay, so what we're going to do is, because you haven't been on a school field trip, I'm going to show you an example of a school field trip. What to expect, what happens on these school field trips. Okay, so just give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm just going to get that for you. There we go. Almost there. Hi. We got it. Yeah. There it is.
Let's go on a field trip with Katie's classroom. Hi, friends. Can you guess where I'm going today? I have a backpack and a lunch bag. I'm going to school. Have you had your first day of school yet? Well, today, I'm going to show you what your first day of school might be like. You can come along with me and we'll learn all about it. So here are a few things that I know about school. School usually starts after breakfast and it ends before dinner. And during that time in between, we go to school to learn and practice skills that'll help us as we get older. There's a couple different ways that you can get to school. You might drive in a car with a grown-up, or take a school bus, or maybe your school is close enough that you can walk or ride your bike. Every school is a little bit different, but there are a few things that are the same. Every school has a classroom and a teacher, and of course, there are students. Other kids your age that might be going to school for the first time too. Another thing that's the same at every school is our parents don't come with us. We say a big goodbye before school with lots of hugs. And at the end of the day, we can say a big hello with new stories to share. And I know saying goodbye sometimes might feel really hard. I know I sometimes get a feeling like butterflies in my tummy when I have to do it. Do you ever feel that way? Well, it's a very normal feeling to have. And I found something that helps a little bit. I like to carry something in my backpack that reminds me of home. I'll show you. Let's see. This is a picture of my cat. She's at home. And whenever I feel the butterflies, I just look at the picture and I take a deep breath. And I remember soon I'll be home too. And that makes me feel a little better. You might like to carry something in your backpack that reminds you of home. Oh, that means school's about to start. We should find our classroom. Are you ready? I'm feeling ready. Let's go. This is our classroom. If you're not sure where to find your classroom at your school, you can always ask a teacher and they'll be able to show you where it is. Let's go say hello. Hello? Hello. Welcome to our kindergarten classroom. I'll be your teacher, Mrs. Tripp. Hi, Mrs. Tripp. I'm Katie, and these are my classroom friends. Classroom friends? And hi, Katie. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling good. Well, if you need anything, you just let me know, okay? Okay. Let's introduce you to the class. Yes, please. Hands on top. Everybody stop. Thanks, friends.
Jenny, sorry, I'm going to show you the other one. So this, just give me 1 second. Here we go.
Let's take a trip to the zoo. Zoos are places where there are a collection of animals. There are zoos in many countries all around the world. At zoos, zookeepers look after animals and study them to learn more about them. Children's zoos or petting zoos often have small animals you can feed. These can be small zoos with just a few animals or part of a much larger zoo. Animals often found in petting zoos include rabbits, ponies, goats, sheep, and donkeys. The animal homes in a zoo are often made to look like the places where the animals come from. They often have plants and trees, toys for the animals to play with, places for the animals to sleep and shelter, plus plenty of food and water. They are often made to the right temperature for animals from warm to cold places. For example, penguins are kept cool, and animals from hot countries, like meerkats, are...
Jenny, would you ever like to go on a field trip to the zoo?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
kept warm. At the zoo, you can see animals from all over the world in one place. Wild lions live in Africa and Asia, on the savanna and grassland areas, in groups called prides. Lions are carnivores, which means they eat meat. It is the female lions that hunt their prey. Male lions have long furry manes. Female lions are called lionesses, and baby lions are called cubs. Wild zebras live on grasslands, woodlands, savannas, and mountains. Zebras are herbivores, eating plants and grass. They have patterns of black and white stripes all over their bodies. Every zebra has a different pattern of stripes. Giraffes are the tallest land mammals, at around 16 to 18 feet tall. Wild giraffes live in savannas, woodlands, and grasslands. A giraffe's long black tongue is strong and helps it eat leaves from near the top of the trees. Rhinoceroses are more often known as rhinos. They grow to be very large, heavy animals. They are herbivores, which means they eat leaves, grass, and plants. Rhinos have a large horn and have thick, tough skin. There are two species of elephant, the Asian elephant and the African elephant. African elephants are larger than Asian elephants and have larger ears. Elephants are the largest land animals. They use their long trunks to collect water, berries, and leaves. Elephants live in large groups called herds. Zoo Animals Pop Quiz. What animal do you see?
What's this?
A lion.
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 Well done.
Meerkats are small furry animals. They live in large underground tunnels and often live around 20 to 30 other meerkats. They eat insects and small animals, like scorpions. Cheetahs are big cats that have dark spots on their fur. They are the fastest land mammals and can run as fast as 60 miles an hour. Cheetahs have very good eyesight and stalk their prey by hiding in the long grass and trees. Tigers are the biggest member of the cat family. Tigers are very good at swimming, running, and jumping. Baby tigers are called cubs. The mother tiger will move their den to keep her cubs safe if she needs to. Polar bears are large white cubs.
Okay, so Jenny, this is what you do on a field trip. Okay, so when you go to the zoo, they tell you about all these animals. And then you can have a picnic there, and they inform you about so many things. Okay, so this is just one example of a field trip. Okay, so now that we have done that, let's quickly go back to our example. So imagine that your teacher asks you to plan a field trip for your class. Think about where you will go and for how long. Then think of the activities your class will do. Remember to write down the things your class will learn on this trip. Okay, so Jenny, which location would you suggest to your teacher?
The beach.
The beach, okay. And how long will the class go there for?
Normally going to a field trip, a school trip, it will probably after the day had ended, like we go home, normally we go home at the evening.
So how many hours would you say would you guys like to spend at the beach?
Well, I don't know.
Or do you want to go for 2 days or 1 day?
2 days.
2 days. Okay, let's make it 2 days. Excellent. And then what class activities will you guys be doing at the beach? Anything?
Well, normally we could do things that we really like, or we could follow our teacher and heard our teacher teaching things about the beach and the animal.
Have a class session on beach on animals of the ocean. Okay, and maybe what sport can you play on the beach?
Volleyball.
Play volleyball. Okay, And what about having a picnic on the beach?
Sure, I think it can.
Yeah, so they give you like a little baskets with all your little fruit and food in, snacks and stuff, so you guys can have a nice picnic with your friends on the beach with your classmates. And what about what other activities can you do? Do you guys want to do some swimming?
Of course. Why would we even go to the beach?
Exactly. Swimming in the sea. Right. So we're just gonna add the with a lifeguard, because we also want to make sure that for those who cannot really swim that well, we need to make sure that they are secure. And then what things can the class learn from this trip?
Well, normally the teacher always tells us to follow the teacher at first, and then she will tell the things that animal did, and that she will tell, animal like kind of like science, do science stuff.
Yeah, science. And then which will help with your next assignment. I like that. Okay, so the teacher can maybe say to you, you have to write a story about your trip to the beach.
Yeah.
And what did you learn? Oh, Jenny, that was really good. Thank you. This sounds like a very exciting trip. Now you're making me excited. Okay, I know you haven't been on a school trip, okay, but do you think field trips are enjoyable?
Yes, if we have someone to go with you or someone that we enjoy with, and especially when you have a best friend with you.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree with you more. And should students decide where to go for the school field trip?
No.
Did the teacher decide?
Yes.
I like that. Yeah, because I think the teacher might make some good suggestions, and also the teacher will know it is a safe place as well as an educated place where you can do lots of things and a lot of activities. So Jenny, let's read the article about school field trips, if they are great or not. Okay, so can you kindly read for us the article? I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, school field trips are great.
As teacher take a student on a field trip every semester. This is a tradition,
yeah,
that has happened for a long time. However, many parents and teacher doubt if class trips are a good idea. Some people say that there are good reasons to continue going on school field trip. One reason is that they are great experience. Students get to leave school for a day or even longer, and they visit a new place they may see in a book. Another reason is that students and teacher can spend more time together. This is good because they can talk and learn more about each other. A class of students or good friends is a great place to learn. Other people say that there are many problems with field trip. One reason is that students don't usually learn much. This is because they often go to amusement park or movie theater. This is a waste of school day. Instead of students can learn subjects like math or science. Another reason is that field trips are usually expensive. Schools sometimes fund the trip, but parents usually have to pay. These days, parents don't have a lot of extra money to pay for a trip. That is not important.
Excellent. Well done, Cheney. Now, based on what you read, how often do teachers take their students on field trips?
Well, it can be a special rare day, especially it's like at the end of this class and we're not going to see a teacher again and a friend. That can be sometimes be like that. Or it can just have a trip immediately in school.
So does a teacher decide to go on a field trip every semester or just once a year?
Once a year. It was pretty rare. Sometimes it could be free, sometimes it could be two though.
So this one is saying students on a field trip every semester. Okay. So teachers take their students on a field trip every semester. So it depends from the school. Okay. It depends on which school you are in. But from the reading, the teacher takes the children on the students on a field trip every semester. But some of them only take them once a year. And why are field trips a great experience?
Well, it's because we could know more about the nature or more about the outside life. And even though that, we can learn more about teachers telling us stories or other things. And sometimes some kids hate that, but still, at least it helped them. And especially, it can be close to the tests. And sometimes it could be a great experience for them to learn the words and enjoy themselves, to have a great day. And they could write more on that test or that book, talking about life,
Yeah, that's very good. Absolutely. So they're getting some life experience and some information about the life outside school. And why is it good for teachers and students to spend more time together on field trips?
Because the school will be much more funner. The student will like the school more without getting very bored easily. And if they did take a school trip every semester, then that would be a great day for students because they can enjoy every part of it. And they could enjoy it with their best friend too. So as that, they can enjoy more and more. And not just in school.
Yeah. So I like what you said there. It makes school fun and interesting. So and kids look forward to school trips and then they want to come to school more often. So students often don't learn much on field trips. Why do you think they would say that?
Well, sometimes it could be like, sometimes the teacher could tell them about things and stuff, about tree and the evolution, science, fictional stuff, and the past. But other than that, it was just for fun and just for the student curiosity. And sometimes it's not really even that important too, because by then it's not really bringing anything to the real life version. Or sometimes they could just bring the students and let them enjoy the life in not teaching stuff.
And if the teacher decide, okay, we're all going to go to the cinema to watch a movie, does the kids learn something, or do they just watch the movie and then not learn anything?
Well, they didn't learn anything because at cinema we had to keep quiet and all we could do is just watch and enjoy the popcorn.
Yeah, so enjoy the popcorn, but you're not getting any information and educated on something specific. Yeah. And why is it a problem if field trips are expensive? Why is it a problem? What happens? Who needs to pay for the field trip then?
The parents. Well, sometimes we don't really know some of kids been through. Sometimes they could be like not like normal like other kids. Sometimes parents could have a lot of debts in their life and they have to work hard. And sometimes they really want to bring joy to their children, so they try their best to make as much money for the children to just see their joy on their face. But other than that, sometimes field trip can bring joy, which is a good part, but sometimes it doesn't really bring anything and doesn't teach anything. It's just some of them, not like all of them, in my opinion.
Yeah. And do you think some field trips are very expensive?
Yes. But the good part is my school is kind of like if students like really want to go to the festival or the school trip, but they have an injured body, well, the school could help them by giving them $1 billion of money to them to help them, you know.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. And do you think that's the right thing for the school to do?
If in serious problem or just sad things.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, because then we need to help our fellow classmates that they can also attend it. Okay, so Jenny, thank you for that. That was really good. Now moving on to our vocabulary part. Here we have the words fund, expensive, semester, tradition, and experience. Now, any of these words that I need to elaborate on?
Is fun.
Fund. So fund means is to pay for.
Oh,
I'm going to fund your school trip. I'm going to pay for your school trip.
Okay, get it.
Right. Let's see. Can you start with number one?
Is a tradition in my family to go to walk together every weekend. Number two, I have started buying comic book because they are too expensive. Three, my family and friend helps to fund my trip in Australia. Number four, each school semester is about 4 months long. 5, it was a great experience to visit Italy. I learned so much about its history, culture, and food.
Fantastic. Well done, Jenny. So, Jenny, does fun make sense now to you?
Yes.
Of course. Well done. That was great. Okay, so moving on to our supporting and refuting opinions. Okay, so Jenny, you're going to do the supporting ones. Once again, read number 1 to 4 and then A to D and then match them.
As students learn and remember many things on field trip. Field trips should be fun. Field trips are not good use of teacher and student time. Field trips are dangerous. A, because many students get lost and get hurt every year. B, because they can see, touch, and experience with things in real life. C, because teachers need to spend a lot of time planning the trip, and students sit on a bus for a long time doing nothing. D, because there's special events that students remember for a long time. 1, students learn and remember many things on a field trip. So, D.
So then, next one, number 2.
Is 2, field trip should be fun. Is, well, A. Wait, no. C. I think C. I think so.
Okay, here we go. Next one, number 3.
A field trip are not going to use teacher and students' time. Oh, so I was right at the first time.
Okay, so must I take this one out? 2?
Yes, sorry.
So what is 2? 2 is?
A
And then 3?
is C. Number 3.
Okay, so wait. 2. Field trips should be fun because many students get lost and hurt every year.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm wrong.
Okay, not a problem. So which one would you say is the best suited for number 2?
D.
So why are school D? Yeah, there we go. And then 3?
Is C.
And then 4?
Is A.
There we go. Well done. That was good. Now let's move over to the refuting part. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll a little bit down. Can you do the refuting part for us?
A field trip are important because teacher and students spend a lot of time together. Choose field trip to amusement park and another fun place or silly idea. Field trips are too expensive. Field trip helps students learn more about the world. No, they're not. Fun trips can be a great experience for students. Also, this trip can be reward for working every hard of semester. The other school students don't learn anything new about the world because they have been to the same place many times before. See, we don't need field trip time together. We can talk to each other at break time, at lunch time, at after school. Sorry. This doesn't need to be true. Field trip can be cheap or even free. Many museums sell cheap tickets for school. Its number 1 field trip are important because teacher and student can spend time together. Is C.
It's about time together.
Yes. So am I correct? So number 1 is C. Wait, mày làm gì? Wait, what the?
Recording stopped.
Huh. Yeah. What? Da. Cô ra ngoài không rồi? Cô ra ngoài mà. Ui. Đây gọi cô đi.